Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
White goes in. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Washington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on that.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Checking in for the away team.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And, Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
For 3, Kispert.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Right side. Pass to Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target with his 3. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. He takes it in, and he makes that one. Sharp's got 10 points in the game.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Here's DiVincenzo.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And it's Sharp missing. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside for Wembanyama. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Victor Wembanyama.
Assistant.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Holmgren. And Caldwell Pope good for 3. Caldwell Pope's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back over to you guys.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. .111 left in the first half. Holmgren the screen. Latrey. The shot missing.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Into the lane. Back to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Wembanyama gets the bucket. And that's now 19 points for Victor Wembanyama.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Off target from outside. Now, here's Collins. Stolen by Washington. Here's Sharp. Sweet little floater. Sharp's got 6 here in this quarter. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They're up by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Wembanyama with the rebound. Allen in the post. Nobody near Barnes. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Barnes has got his first basket of the night.
Barnes was waiting on that shot. All he needed was for the ball to find him.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And the long strides of KCP. Dangerous changing ends there, and he loves to finish in space.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Back to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Deflects the pass. Daniels with the steal. And then Sharp with the dunk.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Allen's shot is off. Pushing it up. High, arcing shot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Now Sharp. 14 points for him. For 3, Holmgren. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got 6.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Back to DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. Pass to Barnes. Here's White. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And here's Sharp. Holmgren wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Over in the corner, Washington. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3. And here is DiVincenzo. He's covered by Daniels.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside, White. The kick out to Barnes. Inside. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Driving inside. And he jams it with authority.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The kick out to Wright. Offside Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Wright. Screen by Gafford. Back to Kispert. 5 to shoot. Wright outside. Here's Gafford. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gafford's got his second basket of the game.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Kispert And the dunk by Kispert.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now here's Barnes. Driving to the basket. To the left side wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Poke loose. It's stolen by White. DiVincenzo with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Back to White. Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Daniels. Wembanyama with the rebound. The kick out to Barnes. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wembanyama. The baseline J off the mark.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
DiVincenzo. No good with the layup. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. It's good from long range. Sharp's got 5 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Allen. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
To the inside. Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Got one on Holmgren. And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
Outside Daniel. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's deflected. DiVincenzo with it. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's DiVincenzo. Outside, Wembanyama. Now Barnes. Now Wembanyama. Doesn't get that one.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Wembanyama down low. Layup, no good. And Derek White picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, he didn't read the defense very well there. He telegraphed that pass.
White looking around. Now DiVincenzo. And he does not hit.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
And stolen by White. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
White is doubling. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Holmgren. Knocks it loose. Here's Sharp. Fires the three. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. And stolen by Sharp. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Daniels. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Team ball.
And here is DiVincenzo.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Fourth personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. So the home crowd happy here as they get